Let me bring into our conversation FEMA Administrator Deanne Criswell. Just from your perspective, tell us what you're able to do and what you have in place to help Florida.
Yeah, Nicole, thanks so much for letting me join the show today. We have been preparing for the potential impacts from Hurricane Ian for several days now, and we knew that the storm was going to be significant in size. And as we continued to see it increase in the potential strength into what we're seeing now, we made sure that we had pre-positioned resources to support what we were going to know we were going to see with the impacts from storm surge and from the rain, with search and rescue being one of our first priorities, making sure we had enough resources to go in and help people that didn't evacuate or are inland with some of this inland flooding. We know people are going to need assistance, and so we have a great team positioned, ready to support that. Then we're going to focus on power. We know that there's so many critical facilities in Florida, so many individuals that are medically dependent on power. We want to make sure that we have the right resources to get that restored as quickly as possible. But we've also brought in generators to support critical facilities as needed.
When you think about or try to get your brain around how much water is moving over so much of that state, what sorts of sort of medium and long-term housing can be put in place for some of the most vulnerable Floridians impacted by this storm?
Yeah, we are going to see tragic impacts as a result of this storm, and the water is just going to be significant. When we're talking 10 to 15 feet of storm surge on the coast, and we're talking about 20, even 24 inches of rain on the inland, where it doesn't actually have anywhere to go, we are going to see impacts to the housing, to the homes across the state. We've been working really closely with our partners at the American Red Cross, such great partners that are providing that immediate sheltering capability right now as the storm passes. They'll provide additional sheltering capability as soon as the storm passes. And then we've got a housing task force that has been planning for several days now on how we're going to be able to support the medium and long-term needs for people that have just probably lost everything.
Yeah, Kerry Sanders, a longtime Florida correspondent who's covered many hurricanes, made this point that long after people like me stop leading the news with this story, people like you and Floridians are trying to put their lives back together. Just talk about the long-term commitment that you make to a state and a place that endures something like this event.
Yeah, what you said makes such sense, right? I started as a local emergency manager, and one of the things that we've always said is all of these disasters, they start and end with that local community. FEMA is going to be there right now to support the response and stabilizing the incident, but we will be there through the recovery. We still have teams supporting recovery efforts in Louisiana from Hurricane Ida last year. We have teams in Puerto Rico supporting the recovery efforts there. We're going to work side by side with our state partners in Florida as we understand what the recovery needs are going to be and help people get back on their road to recovery and through their recovery process.
You know a lot about natural disasters. What about this one stands out to you?
You know, I think every disaster is very different, right? And we can't really compare disaster to disaster because, one, every community is unique. Every community is going to have unique needs, and the impacts from these disasters affect them differently. What I will say is that this is a large storm. It's large in size. It's moving slow. The winds are excessive, and we're going to see a significant amount of rain. And so the footprint that this storm is going to leave is going to be catastrophic across the state of Florida. So it's going to be a very complicated recovery process. So we're going to focus right now on saving lives and what we can do to stabilize this incident. But we have already brought teams in because we know this is going to be a complicated recovery. We have a federal interagency planning team already talking about what it's going to take to recover from this storm, because we know that these are going to be some really complicated impacts.
And obviously, Bill Cairns is talking about this hurricane going back out and coming back and ravaging potentially more states and more communities. I assume is there limitless bandwidth at FEMA to deal with all of that?
Well, I wouldn't say that there's limitless, but we have enough people to support this response and the recovery efforts. I know that we're going to see some impacts as it leaves Florida and goes back into the Georgia and South Carolina coasts. I talked to the governors of both of those states a few days ago, and my Region 4 team has been in contact with the emergency managers there throughout so we can understand what their needs are. We have a really dedicated workforce, and we will make sure that we have enough people to support. We also have what's called a surge capacity force, where we can bring in people from across the Department of Homeland Security to help support our response needs as needed.
Deanna Criswell, thank you so much for taking some time to talk to us. I imagine this is the busiest of days for you. Thank you very much.
You're very welcome. Thanks for helping us get the message out.